Greetings, Earthlings. Argina Abundance here, and welcome to the 30 Days of Abundance, where we talk about being your best self in every area of life, of your finances, your health, your self love, and your relationships. So, today we're talking about consistency. It is day 23, and so as far as consistency, you want to be consistent in every area that I just mentioned, and it just depends on your goals. And when I think about consistency on posting on social media, I was watching this YouTuber, and she's pretty successful, and then she was like, posting daily is not necessary. Why stress yourself out? You can always have a consistency of a few times a week, depending on the platform or any platform really. Why stress yourself out? Even if it's just 3 times a week, just have your consistent schedule. So, at least you're consistent. You're showing up a few times a week. So I wouldn't stress myself too much about it being daily, because when you think of consistency, well, anyway, when I think of consistency, I think of daily. So, yes, so it could be daily, weekly, monthly, a few times a week, bi weekly. It just depends on what your goals are. So consistency is definitely key. In all the personal development books that I've read, it's always talking about being consistent and showing up for yourself. Um, until I did this challenge, I was never really consistent on YouTube. I was consistent. I kept coming back. I was consistently inconsistent, one might say. So this 30-day challenge has definitely opened me up, and now I have to make a decision on how to remain consistent. I'm thinking about just a few times a week, so not to overwhelm myself. I think that's where we kind of fall behind, because we always want to be like, oh, I got to do this daily. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to go hard. And then we burn ourselves out. And then we're like, I'm not going to do it at all, because we overwhelm ourselves. So that's not what we want to happen. And we're about to be doing that 10 videos a day on TikTok challenge. So, yes. So consistency can also be in not doing things like quitting drinking, quitting smoking, quit overspending, consistently keeping up with that, and not falling back into your old habits and sabotaging yourself so you can grow to be your best self or whatever. And also consistency in your health. With how often do you want to exercise? A few times a week, daily. It just depends on what works for you. So just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much the message I have for today. So we're going to be talking more about it, but let's get into my 30 days of abundance. So what happened yesterday for 30 days of abundance. This is where I go into my personal journey. So 30 days of abundance, the purpose is to develop new habits that will improve relationships, health, beauty, and money. Focus on doing tasks you can control. Focus on your output, not what you'll gain in the end. You control your destiny. So for self-love and personal, I'm getting dressed and doing makeup daily. I already did that. Oh, yesterday, I went to the bar to watch the Steelers game with the ladies, and I was looking cute. If you looked on my Instagram story, you seen that. I did read 10 pages a day and did my bike. As far as relationships, I'm supposed to be doing a date night weekly. I don't think that's happening tonight, or maybe we'll end up doing something, but usually we go to the movies, but I don't think that's happening this week, which is fine. And I'm supposed to be stepping away at my business daily at 7 p.m. So for health, the goal is to eat paleo 90% of the month and exercise for 30 plus minutes daily. So paleo is like the old caveman diet, where you're supposed to be just eating things that our ancestors would have ate, which would have been like fruits, veggies, just eating off the land, fruits, veggies, and meats, of course. So yesterday I had 6 wings, cabbage, and I did have linguine. It was free. They was giving away free food at the bar, which was nice. For dinner, I had steak, potatoes, and green beans, and I had, of course, some drinks. Speaking of drinking, I'm actually taking a break on that. I know usually Thursdays I drink out bowling, or drink on the weekends, but I'm taking a break, not only for my health but for my weight loss. And then I just been feeling like anxiety the day after I drink, so that's another video for another day. But yes, being sober can definitely up your energy and help us create the life we want. And I just need a break, honestly, because I'm tired of like being so. I feel like it's throwing me off my game. You know, I could be much better if I didn't drink. Stack influence. I do have a few campaigns that I'm going to claim. Still have it. I need to quit playing around. I'm still in the Suja challenge now. I need to still find those refreshers so I can do a video on it. And I do need to grab some things from the grocery store. So I'll probably, hopefully they have them when I do go in there. So on Etsy, I had one sale yesterday. I'll probably pack those earrings and take yeah, tomorrow. Amazon affiliate, I earned 37 cents. I had 6 book orders, and I posted on my Orgina Abundance, my YouTube, and my Natural Hair Master. I just basically posted the box braids that I did for my aunt, and that was that. What else? I need to talk about like not being overwhelmed or whatever, because I feel like that's something I'm struggling with. I feel like I'm putting a lot on my plate, and I just need to take a step back and see, you know, what's really important. And that is just, and another thing I was thinking of is just not spending as much. I need to reel it back in, and that's going to help. Like those going to the bars and doing all this is getting real expensive, and I just need to reel it in and kind of see what's really important. And drinking is just getting kind of annoying, so I'm kind of over it for now anyway. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink again. I'm probably most likely going to drink on my Halloween party or whatever, but we'll see. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be that sober person who doesn't drink. There are people around me who don't drink, so it's going to be okay. And I don't really care who doesn't agree with the situation. You know, sometimes we be thinking, oh, what if they're probably going to try to pressure me, but I just got to stick to my guns. Like, no, I'm doing this for my health. I can't drink right now. So, yeah, that's that. What else? So, yeah, I just want to be more consistent in not drinking. I want to be more consistent in showing up, and this will give me more energy, more clarity. I stopped drinking coffee. I feel like that's helping me with my clarity. I feel like just quitting drinking will definitely help out with weight loss and having clarity and having more energy, because if you don't have any energy, you're not going to be able to get anything done. And our energy is so important. I think we take it for granted so much. So and mental energy, like we always have our mind full of things, but if we know what we're focused on and we start preparing more, like we talked about yesterday, is keep, you know, staying prepared. If we start preparing more for situations like tonight, you know, just cleaning, making sure everything's fine, so I'm mentally not thinking about that. Making sure everything's set out, seeing what time I got to leave for work tomorrow, because I have an Insta work shift, making sure that the important things are getting met instead of just, you know, letting distractions get in. You know, I feel like drinking has been a distraction, and letting distractions get the best of me or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to see how it is on this journey. I feel like I'm going to have so much more energy. I'm kind of excited about it because it's something that I've wanted to do, but I have been playing around with, because I'm like, oh, what if this, what if that, oh, one is fine. But I kind of knew going into the bar on Sunday that I was like, man, I'm kind of, when I got sick that last time, I was just like, I don't even want to be drinking anymore. It's not worth it. It just costs a lot. It yeah, it's fun or whatever, but at what cost? And I'm saying I want things, and they say having is evidence of wanting. So I want to have a successful business. I want to be, you know, successful in my health or whatever. I want to lose weight. So I'm saying I want this, but are my actions showing it? So just keep that in mind for yourself as well. What are you saying that you want, but yet you're doing the opposite of? It's like, you got to learn to trust yourself. I always talk about how showing up for yourself and actually doing what you say you're going to do, it helps build trust, and then it breaks down your trust when you say you're not going to do something and you end up doing it anyway. But we can always get back on track. So that's the great thing about life. Don't be too hard on yourself, but also, like I say, don't be lazy either, but don't be too hard on yourself. But yes, that's about it. Make sure you're being consistent in whatever it is you do. Make a plan for yourself. Start preparing more. Start doing. Another thing I want to get into is minimalism, like getting rid of things that I don't need. You know, if I'm going to spend money on something, I want to make sure it's something I really love and things like that. So, yeah, just making sure that that energy is being used up and I'm using it in the right way. Mental energy too, that's the most important, is like, where's my mental energy going? Am I watching things that or drama filled, which is fine sometimes, but you know what I mean. I want to watch more things that are more personal development side or that reflect the life that I do want. So the new Transformers is out. I do want to see that. I wanted to see that tonight, but I guess that's not happening. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. And I'll see you tomorrow.